Hey, guess what? We got something from Supercross, BMX. Bill Ryan sent me something. I don't know what it is. Oh, I got some paper. How cool. I've always wanted paper. Paper. More paper. Oh, I thought it was some rubbery thingies. I thought it was lightweight, nothing in the package, but it's a frame. Let's see what this frame looks like. I gotta pull out my knife again. Sure, going to be a dirt jumper. Yes. 26-inch, made by Supercross. Part of the Legends brand. So if you go to Supercross BMX or Legends Bike Co. That's the one, legendsbikeco.com. And they made it to where the bottom tube is, I'm gonna say, how you got some calipers?
Yeah, hang on.
So not only is the bottom tube bigger, but it's extruded. So what that means is it's kind of round here, but then it goes a square here.
Series 1, Series 2?
Yeah, something like that. And it's got the Fiola on the very beginning of the head tube. And I like, you know what else I like about this? Is that they actually have these a little bit wider. It looks a little bit wider, right?
So you don't need this one then?
Well, not really, but
well, no. Then you can have this one.
No. This one's, I'm gonna ride this one for right now. But
okay, I had one of these.
Flip this one upside down. Now, we did some tests. R&D that we have to test everything out, and if I don't like it, I want to make some changes and things like that. But as I was riding, I had just done the middle line over at the Gale Webb Action Sports Park, the dirt line, and I followed somebody through it, and I was jumping. Everything was happy-go-lucky. But what I do different than anybody else there is I like to do backwards nose wheelies. So as I came around out of the dirt park, I went into the pump track and rode the pump track. And as I come out of the pump track, I do this front end endo into a backwards nose wheelie. Well, as I did this front end endo, the head tube kind of broke off. But I've been riding that bike for almost a year and testing it and jumping it and landing it, putting it through some really good tests. So that being said, we now, and Bill has changed the bottom tube to a lot thicker, connecting it to the top tube here. We still have the performer type style bend. We've got the performer type style standing platform. Not that you're gonna use it, but this is the newest.
This extruded as well, look at the difference.
Yes. So we're going with a round to a flat, a little bit stronger. It looks like a whole different manufacturer, but the welds on this are beautiful. Threaded bottom bracket. Yeah. And a tapered headset, a head tube.
And the one that broke was 60,
61 was a little, yeah. And I think this might be a 69.
As is this, because the one that broke and the other one that you
right,
have.
right.
So that was a version 1 that was a no-go.
Right.
This was number 2 that seems to be holding up just fine, but he went overkill on this one. And
yeah, I really, really like this. Really like this. Yeah. I thought you were sending some bracelets. This frame, or this box was so light, I thought it was little rubber bracelets. Do we have a scale here?
Upstairs, yeah. Here, I'll go get it real quick.
All right, we have 4 frames here. generation on generation. We started off with the chromoly frame. It's a 4130 chromoly. It is a inch and an eighth head tube, threadless. What we started off with, and the yellow, love the yellow. Then we went with a 61 aluminum. Trying this out, we had to do some tests, and some tests didn't work right, so we had to upgrade, and then we made this one. All right, so it's a little bit thicker aluminum, a little bit stronger. We're doing some more tests on that, and it's doing what. And now we have our last, maybe might not be our last, but it's a better version, and this is the 2025 version of the former Pro. Gen 4. And let's see what the chromoly one is. I'm gonna have to lay it down. What do we got?
5 pound, 10 ounce.
5 pounds. Let's say 5 pounds. Okay, now we got this one here. I'm gonna go with the second gen aluminum.
315.
So 2 pounds, almost 2 pounds lighter.
Yep.
Third gen, a little bit thicker. It's a 6069 aluminum.
4.3.
A little bit thicker, so it's a little bit heavier, but it's stronger. And now we're going to go with the fourth gen. The fourth gen, again, just picking up all these, just because it feels a little bit heavier. You got to remember that this bottom tube is huge compared to the other three. But we're zeroed out.
Yes.
4 pounds. 4 pounds, 12 ounces. Yeah. Ow! My first nick. Got to do that one. All right. But Bill, thank you so much. It looks beautiful. And yeah, I'm going to start putting it together. Matter of fact, we'll do a video of that.